Oh.
Okay, see, we're live. All right, good. Hi everybody, we're live. This is Ice. This is my review for Doctor Who, but with Ice Titan 1, 2, 3's help. I got it right. I still got it right. Yes, I got it right. Um, I just got done watching the Doctor Who. I'm sorry, like I look like a freaking idiot right now, but I'm so excited. I got done watching the Doctor Who episode, The Caretaker. This will be a dual review. Um, Sean's helping me out with the review. Um, I sound like an idiot right now, but I love the episode. I'm gonna let Sean talk about it. Also, his channel will be in the annotation in the video. Like some, I don't like. I'm just gonna stick it everywhere in the video. If you have a chance, sub to his channel. He does anime and manga the same thing as I do, but he does it better. Why? Because he got higher views. Aha. Aha. He also got more subs. I'm working on it. Working on it. Before I say anything else, before I put my foot in my mouth, I must say this and only this. This episode, this week of episode, this episode, week of episode of week of episode, this episode's week of Doctor Who was phenomenal. Sean's going to talk about it, and then I'm going to talk about it, but I'm trying not to fanboy too much, which is obviously I am failing in that department. But let Sean take it away, and go, Sean.
Yeah. This is Ice Titan 123. Here with Doctor Who Season 8, Episode 6. Alright. Alright. The actual main point with this is actually Mr. Pink plus also Laura officially in love, boyfriend and girlfriend, which foreshadows them later on. They're probably gonna get married, probably gonna have kids, probably gonna have grandkids, because we did see this one guy who does look like Mr. 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 Pink, and he is somehow we are related to Laura, and he also said that time travel runs in his family. So basically, later on, Mr. Pink is going to go with the Doctor, plus also Laura later on, probably next week or yeah. But also, the main threat that they have to face is this deadly robot. It's called the Rolovox Litzel. And the thing is, Mr. Pink, he actually helps out a lot. He didn't at first, and the Doctor was not entirely happy, because the Doctor set up these timeline sensors to send the Blitzer 1 billion years into the future, basically killing it. But the actual way that the way Mr. Pink helped, it actually was near the end, when he actually distracted the Blitzer long enough just so the Doctor can actually figure out how to shut it down, just by using this communicator, which disguises his voice to sound like the Blitzer's um a superior. So so the blister was shut down, and it was sent off and sent off and 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 to the future. And and all of this happened while the doctor was posing as the school's caretaker, well, Mr. Pink, plus also Laura teach. And Laura, I have to actually say she was not entirely happy with the doctor actually being at her school where she works. I honestly really don't think she was exactly really happy. But yeah, Mr. Pink did meet a doctor. He learned that the doctor, he's a Time Lord, and the doctor learned that Mr. Pink is Laura's boyfriend.
And a soldier. Wait a minute. Hold on now. And a
Oh,
soldier.
and all. It was a decent at the episode. The special effects, they were good, especially when the time vortex sucked in the lister. That was awesome. That was very, very well done. It actually seems that when it comes to season 8, the special effects, they are movie grade special effects, which just makes the show that much more better. I mean, the only other way you're gonna get special effects that are that good is if you go out and you actually watch an actual movie. That's the only way you're gonna get that kind of special effects. That's if you're not watching Doctor Who. But yeah, my actual rating for this will be a good. You know, just a wait good because other than the fact that they had to fight this deadly robot, it took place in the school. So it wasn't as good as last week's. But that's just my take on it. But yeah, that's all I have to actually at least say.
Okay. Alright, I go? Alright. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, to whoever is watching, to that one viewer that is watching, thank you. Number one, I do appreciate it. That's number one. Number two, for me, in my personal opinion, this episode was better than last week's episode. Now, let me explain why. because we saw three things. We saw the dynamics of what happens with Clara after she leaves with the doctor, which is true. We also saw Danny Pink's reaction to who the doctor is, what he does, why Clara's with him. It was awesome. We also saw the doctor's interactions with Danny Pink, which is basically them trying to one up each other. They're trying to one up each other. They're trying to do something better than the original, than each other, to get Chloe's attention, which I thought was awesome. There was also, from what I saw, there was a nod back. There was a nod back to Matt Smith's era. Now you're wondering why do you say that, or where do you get that from? Now this is where I get it from. All right. Basically, if you remember Matt Smith's era, we had Amy Pond. I'm sorry, Amy. Yeah, we had Amelia Pond, Roy, and the Doctor. So two dudes, one lady. Keep going with me. I'm going somewhere with this. Okay. So basically, each of them is trying to vie for their affection. The Doctor is a grandfather in a way. As I said before, there's also throwbacks to William Hartnell's era when he even said it in the episode. I may be a time lord, but I'm not stupid. Well, not slow, you know. William Hartnell, back in his era, was a grandfather. He was the grandfather of, oh my God, I never thought I'd have this mental blockage. Of Susan. He was the grandfather of Susan, and, he acts like a grandfather. Now, Peter Capaldi acts like a grandfather. They said it before the series even started that he would not be a love interest. He would be more of a father figure in this role. Now, personally, this episode had so many nods back. We also get to see a new creature. I can't believe I forgot it. Oh my God, I forgot it. A little help here, Sean.
Cool. Love Vox. Let's talk.
Okay, Skeletrox Abyssal. Okay, we've never seen this monster before. We've never seen this. Um, I, I, I love how you cannot reason with it. That's the weird thing I love about it is you couldn't reason with it. It had a mission. If you can do a mission, it was actually similar to a soldier, which is for a little nod to Danny Peak because it acted like a soldier. You tell it something to do, it does it. There's no question of me. Which, in my case, I loved it because it was essentially a soldier's mentality. Um, as I said before, and I will say this again, this episode for me was amazing. I loved it. Um, but the weird thing that pulled me in this episode was the ending when Danny was like, "If he ever pushes you, and you don't tell me about it, you're through," which I loved because it shows he cares, but he doesn't want to get in the way. Because even in the episode, the doctor was telling him to shut up. Like he was like, shut up, go do your PE stuff." He's like, "I'm a math teacher. Go do your PE stuff. I'm a math teacher." It was hilarious. It was awesome. It made me laugh, man. I was laughing at this episode, and I wasn't expecting to laugh. So, my cousin Fox and my cousin statement were this was A plus episode because one, we had what happens when you meet the doctor when you're dating a companion. Number two, we had a new alien. Number three, we had the doctor as a caretaker. Um, Sean, do you remember that little black girl that was in the
Mm-hmm.
episode? Her?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting her to, you know, get taken on the TARDIS towards the end. Like I forgot her name. I need to write down these names, but uh,
Well, it definitely shut up
now,
because basically without her actual appearances, she was a bit of a loudmouth, but but just as soon as she was taken inside the actual TARDIS, and then she saw, you know, some space, she shut up real quick. She shut up so fast, which, which, which I will say was actually very, very actually well done. Sometimes it's just it's that kind of thing that has to happen to an actual kid just to shut him up.
They're saying they have to see something amazing just for them to be like, shame, shame.
Well, if they are like if they are being loud, if they are being a if they're being a some smart ass, you know, some, sometimes you gotta, show them something that is that mind blowing just to get them to shut up.
Sean, you're not having kids. No, I'm excited about that. I'm just saying, okay, we'll talk about this when it's the last shoe. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it was great. Sean's like not that much. She's lukewarm to the idea, a little bit, little. So, okay, he's like lukewarm to the idea, like this much. Now I wanted to do this before my last Doctor Who review. But I didn't do this. I want to do this now. Sean, you saw the previews
Yeah.
of the next episode. You know what I think? I think that little girl is going to be with them in the future. I think it's going to take place in the future. Well, yeah, I think it's going to take place in the future, and that little girl's going to be with them for this mission. Now, you're
That's,
wondering, wait a minute, hear me out here. I say that because in the previews we saw a girl with the same type of hair that she had. So yeah,
yeah.
yes. But what do you think?
It's possible. It actually depends how. It actually it mostly depends on how far within the future they go. Because because if it's like like 18 years within the future, it's it's highly possible that it's the same girl, but she's grown up, and that one last scene
Mm-hmm.
that is actually that is from this at the episode. It actually what actually started her out with actually wanting to go into space. And I actually think that next week's episode is going to be really, really, really good. It is going to show. It is going to be definitely better than this week's.
One more thing before we go. Unless, yeah. Now let's not forget about the end part. The guy that got annihilated by the, I'm about to say Alon Z. No, it's not Alon Z. By the by the Blitzer.
Yeah.
Now, we got to at least talk about that. We got to at least talk about that.
Yeah.
You go first, and then I go.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually saw someone who died, and he was shown once more to be in to actually be in to actually be in heaven, and that one lady shows up once again. This lady has been showing up a lot within this season. A lot. And it's only episode 6. It's only episode 6. And the thing is, the maximum amount of episodes for an actual season is actually 13. So when they have the Christmas special, which is what everything is gonna change, and I bet you, this lady is gonna play a big part later on. Big part. I don't know how big, but it's gonna be a really big part.
Okay. In my personal opinion, what I liked was that we saw Missy again, which is awesome. Because for some strange reason, when we see her, when we see Missy, she's cloaked in mysteriousness. It's cloaked in just wow. Like she's like the boogeyman in the aspect is that you see her, but then you don't see her. Or she's like a ghost. Now the reason I'm saying that is because the only time we see her is when somebody either has died. The last time we saw her is when somebody has passed away. Moved on to the upper room. We saw that, okay? And we see her again. But what about the guy that was talking to the policeman that got killed? Is he an angel? Is he a demon? Is he a devil? Is she the devil? Could she be, I guess in their word, God for their universe? Could she be a part of a different religion that believes in this? What could she be? Because every time we see her is when somebody dies. Now, what I think is, I think she might be the god of their universe. Now, we do know the Doctor is not, he doesn't believe, he believes in faith, but he's more of a science guy. He does everything with explanation. There has to be an explanation for this and why this is happening. But harking back to previous Doctor Who episodes, back in the classic Doctor Who, there are instances where he has shown he is a little bit religious. So, this could be explained by science, or it could be explained by religion. So I can't wait to see where this goes. Yeah.
Also, there was the one part when he was the 10th Doctor where he did battle Satan himself. He battled the actual devil himself. He did fight the devil. So basically he does know that does exist, but he just needs to see it for himself before he will actually say yes, that's exactly real. This does exist, but he is a Time Lord. He's been living for over 2,000 years now. 2,000 years. So
he's old. He's old. Yeah, he might be. See, this is the thing that amazes me is he is old, but he might believe in religion. Like I know he's fought against a guy that was Satan in the Satan pit. I know the 10th Doctor.
yeah.
The guy, David Tennant. I was about to say Matt Smith, but no, David Tennant. So yeah. Sorry, I'm a Matt Smith baby. Like I'll probably admit, Matt Smith got me into Doctor Who. Like he was my first Doctor. Now I'm in with Peter Capaldi. So it's also well, yeah. So,
Mm, my first doctor was the ninth.
Crystal Atkinson? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Christopher Alcus Almerson, because it was way after he actually used the moment to actually wipe out the actual Daleks plus the Crime Lords. So yeah, he has just we had just we so the War Doctor had just regenerated. So he was another. So now he's another. He's a nice doctor. He found Rose and the rest is his rest is rest is history.
All right. So before we do this, have you seen the Rose? I just wanted to say, what do you think of the Doctor Who memes that are out there? Because I know that I love the Doctor Who memes. Like, this has nothing to do with the review, and I'm sorry to go weird on you guys. But what did you think of the memes that they made for Doctor Who?
I've actually have not seen them, so I really have no um thoughts thoughts on them.
No. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the road. This is the white. Not white. See, I'm thinking of white. Sorry. This is the time you meet Missy. Um, sorry to say it to you. Sorry to say it to you. This is the time you meet Missy. Um, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. To the two viewers that are watching, you're the real MVP. You are the real MVP of this. So I just want to say thank you. Look forward to next week's episode of Doctor Who. I believe it's Kill the Moon. So basically, as they said in the previous, the Doctor will have to make a life-altering decision where he either blows up the moon or saves the race of spiders. And I don't like spiders, so I'm hoping he destroys the moon. I'm just saying, I know it messed up the gravitational field that the moon encompasses and keeps in place with the Earth, but I'm just saying, I don't like spiders. So come on, Doctor, blow up the moon. But Sean, what do you think? Before we go, if you at least say this, tell me if you agree with him blowing up the moon. It sounds good if you don't like spiders.
Uh yeah, okay. Um. Damn, that is a very hard decision. That is
I mean, yo, it's
a very
spiders.
hard.
Okay, okay, wait a minute. Just hear me out. The reason I don't
Yeah,
like
it's
spiders.
but but the thing is, there's gotta be another way. There's gotta be another way. There's gotta be a
No,
third choice. There's gotta be a third choice.
no,
This has gotta be. You know,
no. Okay, wait a minute. You never went to the bathroom in the middle of the night and seen a big old donkey spider staring you in the face when you have to use the toilet. Yo, wait a minute. Have you?
no, it is never but the thing is the choices when it comes to this, it's never cut and dry. It's never that cut and dry. Never. There's always got to be a way out. Well, the actual moon is not blown up, but they do get rid of the get rid of these mutant moon spiders as 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 well. If that actually means that they never can actually go to the moon in the actual future, fine. But but the other thing is, blowing up the moon is not an option. This planet needs the moon. It needs it. We need the moon. It's that simple.
I'm sorry, we don't need the moon that much. Spiders, dude.
Yeah, we
Spiders.
do. Yes, we do. Yes,
What?
we kind of do.
Spiders. So this means, from what I can tell, you do not. You love spiders, don't you?
No, I don't. I don't like spiders, but the thing is, but we do need the moon. We desperately need the moon.
I'd rather have the sun. It keeps me warm.
Yeah, but the thing is, with the sun plus the moon, they actually create the actual this magnetic field that'll actually control the actual tides that are actually on Earth. And if the actual moon was actually gone, it would be at all chaos. Tsunamis would actually happen. Thousands of people, they will actually die. No, it's not. It's not worth. It's not worth the risk. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Blowing up the moon is not an option. You know, millions of people will die. You know, just now.
Okay. Now, before I go, I just have to say this, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly speaking, honestly speaking, I love reviewing Doctor Who. Like, I recently started reviewing Doctor Who. This is my 6th episode of review with my friend Ice Titan. He's been here for, I believe it was 4 reviews. Yeah, 4 reviews. We started at 3. No, we started at 3, ended at 6. Okay, this is 6. This is the thing I like about Doctor Who. You can talk about spiders. You can talk about the moon blowing up and not go to jail for it. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I ain't go to jail for talking about blowing up the moon or spiders. Yes. All right. Before I go, Sean, do you want to give your closing thoughts, statements, anything? As long as you don't hit on my female viewers. I do have some. 2.6. I don't know how 2.6 happens or how you even get a 2.6 type of person. Or is that 2 people and you get a point and then you get 6? Don't know how that happens, but go for it.
Well, I actually have to say that the amount of female viewers is a lot bigger than yours. I'm just saying, you know, it's you know, I just have it like that. But yeah, I am Ice Titan. I am the Ice Titan 123. Subscribe to my channel, and we are starting out.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, before, and as I was saying myself, please subscribe to this man's channel. He does better reviews than I do. I'm getting up there, though. I'm getting up there. I just want to say to everybody that has watched, to the one viewer, to the second viewer that I saw, but didn't get down back to one. I'm okay. Thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. I love you very much. I love reviewing this. I love reviewing shows. I love it because it allows me to do the most amazing thing in the world, is to make you laugh, give you something to think about, food for thought. I love the sun. I love beef jerky. I love ladies. And I love doing Doctor Who. Yes, I made it to 7. But all in all, I truly do love doing this. My Gotham review will be up later today. Gotham, episode 2, season 1. Get ready. Get your bodies ready. Just put on the load or the body lotion or the cocoa butter of your choice. And get ready for an amazing review like I did today. One last thing, just one last thing. My fairy tale review. That chapter was amazing. I also review anime and manga, so if you guys like what you see, I will put the link in the below of the previous video, and I will put Ice Titan's channel. So I'm just gonna put the link in the Ice Titan's channel, and I hope you guys love it. So that's all I want to say. Have a blessed day, and as I always say, for my motto number one, fashion than for never road, and have a great day, and be blessed. Deuces, and I'm out of here.